Today, we're delving into the 1925 Scopes Monkey Trial, a seismic legal and cultural clash broadcast live via radio from Dayton, Tennessee, that pitted science against religion in a courtroom spectacle. Formerly the state of Tennessee versus John Thomas Scopes, this trial wasn't just a legal proceeding, it was a public crucible, testing the boundaries of education, faith, and modernity before a rapt national audience. John Scopes, a young high school teacher, stood accused of violating Tennessee's Butler Act, which prohibited teaching human evolution in public schools. The prosecution, led by William Jennings Bryan, a three-time presidential candidate and fervent Christian fundamentalist, argued that evolution contradicted biblical creationism and threatened moral order. Bryan's stance was rooted in a literalist interpretation of Genesis, framing the trial as a defense of religious orthodoxy against secular encroachment. His oratory, steeped in populist rhetoric, resonated with a packed courtroom and radio listeners, who heard his impassioned pleas for traditional values in real time. Defending Scopes was Clarence Darrow, a renowned agnostic and civil liberties lawyer, whose strategy was to champion intellectual freedom and scientific inquiry. Darrow contended that the Butler Act infringed on academic liberty, and that evolution, as a rigorously tested scientific theory, belonged in classrooms. His cross-examination of Bryan became the trial's electrifying centerpiece. Darrow grilled Bryan on biblical literalism, exposing logical inconsistencies, such as the age of the earth or the logistics of Noah's Ark, to a stunned audience. The exchange, broadcast live, turned the trial into a referendum on reason versus dogma, with Darrow's incisive questioning dismantling Bryan's credibility. Though Scopes was convicted and fined $100, a verdict later overturned on a technicality, the trial's true impact was cultural. The live radio coverage, a novelty for 1925, amplified the debate to millions, crystallizing tensions between modernity and tradition. The courtroom, sweltering and overflowing, became a theater where science and religion clashed, with reporters and spectators hanging on every word. This trial, a cornerstone of 20th-century American intellectual history, reshaped public discourse on education and belief, its echoes still felt in debates over curriculum and free thought.